Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka back with another Twitter thread, this time featuring a bunch of Farfa viewers that got hosted to my channel. I'm sure chat for this will be very insightful. Today we're talking about treasure troves. So we've all heard stories about mythical Walmarts in the middle of Kansas that no one's entered since 1980 that are still stocking incredible Yu-Gi-Oh product from the game's genesis. I want to know what the coolest thing you found in one of these places was, and I'm beginning with myself. It isn't really a story about my own find, but Danny found an AV store next to him, like a Radio Shack that was somehow still open, and they had for sale the Dragon Ruler tins from 2014. He was able to pick one up for me at MSRP. Let's see what you all came up with. Okay, I spoiled myself a little bit for this one because I saw it pop up in my notifications and I just legitimately did the ain't no way face. I have two, actually. The first is genuinely hard to believe, but it's 100% true. I went to a flea market and bought a box of random cards just to have something fun to sort through at home. Inside was a Get Your Game On. So if you're unfamiliar with this card, this was given out as a door prize to individuals who attended the World Championship in 2007. It's not as rare as some collector's items in other card games. There are enough of these in circulation that they only command about a $250 to $1,000 price tag, depending on the grade. But what the hell? How do you buy a lot of cards for $10 and come away with one of the coolest pieces of Yu-Gi-Oh's history? I've thought about purchasing one of these for myself because I think it would be cool. You know, I'm the hero guy. Unfortunately, the first line of text is, you can only play this card if you were present at the 2007 Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, World Championships. Dyer says, don't have a pic of the one I have, but my grandma found this old DMG tin she was supposed to give me for my birthday as a kid. She forgot about it and found it when she was moving stuff in her house years later. A lot of these, like, sealed products from yesteryear are the result of absent-minded parents and grandparents purchasing something and then forgetting that they had done so. Triple W says, hung out with some Twitter cutie in bumfuck nowhere, Indiana, left, realized I had to piss really bad, stopped at Walmart because it was the only thing open in this hick town, found 5 Rise of Duelist blisters 8 months after the set had come out, opened them, pulled 2 nadir and a droplet. That's the greatest story of all time. Go to a Twitter hookup, it works out, go to piss in a Walmart, find an old set, open them, pulls are good, and the official Walmart account responds to your tweet. Not the actual photo, but around 2016, I found this at Walmart at the bottom of the island, I think it's called. I bought it even though I didn't have a Game Boy, though it looked cool. I'm trying to figure out how to make Americans not look like the most mindless consumers of all time. In Walmart, they have a big cage that they put in the middle of like the electronics section. There's many and many sections. And it's basically just a receptacle in which you throw a bunch of discounted shit. It's kind of like a trough or like a ball pit for adults who have permanent soy face. And you can basically just put your big fat hands in there and sift it around. Just shovel out a bunch of discount shit that shouldn't be on shelves. And sometimes you find fun stuff in it. It's dumpster diving. We go to stores to dumpster dive. Yugi versus Joey. I'm going to be completely honest with you. These were great. I had a couple Game Boy Advance videos when I was growing up. They were the SpongeBob ones, and that's why to this day I can do the entire Pickles and Plankton script from memory. Do it right now off the cuff. All right, let me search Pickles. Let me just get it started for me. I'll take a double triple multi deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style. Put the shingles with shimmy and a squeeze. Light axle grease, make it cry, burn it and let it swim. We serve food here, sir. Okay, video resumed. I went to a store in 2019 that mostly served sports cars. I found a 5D's card storage briefcase and a 2011 tin. 4 years later, I returned and they had 2 more of this briefcase. Holy shit. I've never even seen this product in my life. In 2021, I found a single copy of Starter Deck Yuya near the checkout in a Party City. They did not have other cards for sale. So, I'm not beating the Joseph has exactly one story for every single scenario allegations today, but I have exactly one story for this. Party City does occasionally sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was living in a very particular place in a very shitty apartment. There was no OTS anywhere resembling close to me, but there was a Party City. So I remember I went to that Party City, saw they had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and said, oh, here's a place theoretically I could find a product, right? Absolutely wrong. Do you know what product they sold at this Party City? Repacks. And I'm not talking about repacks where they like take the packs and put them in nice little blister packaging. It was literally like a generic blister just pulled off of some assembly line. 15 cards that ranged from mod play to damaged, put in a little fucking slot. And I bought one. It was like $2. And I go home and I open it up. Dog, water, commons, and structure cards. And I just looked at them and I was like, I gotta find a fucking OTS dog. I believe you owed them $2. Huh? How's about a discount on restroom tokens? Afraid not. Or how's about a free glass? Okay, I'm not doing it. On release, Walmart had the premium gold Return of the Bling accidentally marked cheaper than original price. I took 2 display boxes up to the counter and the clerk said, this price isn't right. But hey, Merry Christmas and good luck on your pull. Oh, that's a classic Walmart memento. I remember there was like a scam going around where people would go to the checkout at Walmart and weigh their like booster packs as produce. So they would just like load up on them and then be like, this is a banana, and be like, okay, that's $2.99 a pound. And then you would just walk out with like 1,000 packs. That's like a really cool scam that doesn't work because there's cameras in that store. An extremely sketch game shop in my area had these for $1 each. Sometimes I lay awake in bed at night trying to fathom the kind of insane mind that would pay to have these slabbed. A graded 10 WGC 2001 starter deck Yugi Unlim print giant soldier of stone. Just so you all know, this is why we couldn't get nice cards slabbed. Is because everyone and their fucking mother was sending anything they could to these dog shit grading agencies. Could you check out my Unlim giant soldier of stone? Oh man, here is a 10 gem mint fissure, AdvancedGrading.com. I've never even heard of this place. It doesn't even fit in the slab. AdvancedGrading.com. This site no longer exists, by the way. Oh, yeah. The domain AdvancedGrading.com is for sale. We were just scamming kids. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's just chilling in the slab. It's not even remotely close. But this one's a 9. What do you have to do to get a 9 from AdvancedGaming.com? You turn on the back and it's just a chunk missing from it. Found Walmart selling these 5Ds tins in 2019 and 2020. So while this is cool, it's actually not particularly uncommon, especially before the like COVID sealed product purchasing boom. You could frequently find duelist pack tins at Targets and Walmarts. Why? Because those shits did not move. Duelist pack tins, you were basically buying the tin. The individual packs were terrible 9 times out of 10. I mean, and who's going to be excited about this? Look at this. Duelist pack collection. You say, and then who are these assholes? Was clearing out my dad's storage unit and found these. Well, congratulations. Your father is now a millionaire. During my stay in Italy, I found a small GameStop in the mall. This is the only DS game that emulation hasn't perfected. What a sick find. Yo, and they have an ad for Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. Free download. Found some dude last year. Man, I'm looking to find some dude now. I'm just kidding. I'm happy in my marriage. Back in 2013, I found a Target selling the original Yu-Gi starter deck from 2002 on store shelves for $10. The catch, it's in Spanish. I don't really think there's a catch. The catch here is someone else didn't get to it first. That's crazy. Holy fuck. 2014, when I was in the period where I graduated from college but was still looking for my first job, I made some income flipping Yu-Gi-Oh cards on eBay. Picked this up from a flea market in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. This was $15 total. Okay, already off to a good start, given the Ulti Bamboo Shoot. Those are Collector's Tin Cyber Dragons. They're like 30 a piece now. There's an Ulti Ryza, like a fucking extremely expensive. It's an Ulti First Ryza, $15. Okay, that Thunder King's seen better days, but that Dandelion hasn't. That's looking real good. Oh, good. There's more. Oh, wow. That's an Ulti Stardust. Wow, that's an Ulti Herald of Perfection. Oh my God, that is an Ulti Herald of Perfection in the toilet in San Bernardino. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Oh my God. It should have been me, man. It should have been me. It should have been me. It should have been me. Found a starter deck 5Ds in a corner of a random Walmart in Pennsylvania when I was interning near Pittsburgh in 2019. Not first ed and beat up when I found it, but I had to buy it. I'm sorry. This is the most perfect Yu-Gi-Oh product you could ever find. An Unlim Run 5Ds starter deck where the front card is completely obscured by An extreme value new low price sticker. I found a secret ancient fairy dragon on the ground in a forest while on vacation in Germany. Everyone is going to say cap, but someone once told me 10k bulk cards and it was almost entirely worthless until I found one of these. Which stamp? Had a mutual recently find this in Mexico for $100. This is a $500 Japanese import plush. I imagine it just sat on the shelf for 8 years while no one could afford it, and they never repriced the item. That's a beautiful, beautiful little plushie. My brother found this at a massive flea market across the country for around $5. I asked him if he could potentially find a playmat for me, and he pulled this out of a hat. The 2011 WCQ mat. That's incredible. Found these in my uncle's basement last year. He bought them for another Christmas gift they forgot to give. Oh my God. These are incredible. So I had this Exodia growing up, and it sucked. Unfortunately, those booster packs are probably not worth anything, but I've never even seen the Xyz Dragon Cannon toy. That's really sick. I no shit found a box of sealed Crossroads of Chaos for half off in 2016 at the Walmart on Dallas Highway in Marietta, Georgia. I just about shit a brick. I was broke at the time, so I hid the box and then forgot where I hid it. It's the modern day One Piece. I hid it all in one Walmart. If someone goes to this Walmart and finds it, I don't know what I will gift 50 subs to chat, but there's no way. When Skill Drain Lost Arts were being given out, my local shipment of Lost Arts were a bit less up to standard. I asked them to give me the most fucked up one out of the bunch, and they gave me this. I know what you're all thinking. Obviously, the big shock is the giant serrated slice taken out of the middle there. But look at the corner. They fucked this one up twice. Boxes upon boxes of cards at a flea market that appear to have been cut out of the No! Come on! I was proud of my find, but after seeing what you all posted, maybe I need to go down to Goodwill and start looking underneath the shelves. Ross had tins one time. Don't remember what it was or when, but they were there. What do you want me to do with that information? Do you seriously think that's going to make it into the video?